guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share some candle supplies that you will need if you are starting a candle business like I am. I started my candle business back, in 2020. So I've been doing this for about 2.5 years, 3 years. So I just have all my supplies that I use for my candle business. Your candle business might be different, but so starting off, when you are deciding to start a candle business, I would start off with researching what kind of jars you want to put into your candle business, whether it be jars, tins, luxury vessels, etc. So I have these jars. These are just like your standard straight-sided jar from Candle Science with the bronze lid. You have to get the lids separately. They don't come with the jar, so it's just the jar by itself. So I have when I first started out, I did a candle making kit off of Amazon, and that's basically how I started out with my candle business. Was I wanted to test out some waxes and some tins. So that's basically how I started my candle business. But now that I know what I'm doing, I have acquired some things. So in order to melt your wax, you're gonna need a pitcher. So this is a this is, I think, 2 pounds pitcher, and I do have some wax left in there, so I might put that in my warmer and just melt that down. But you are gonna need a wax or a pitcher to put your wax into. Now, to melt your wax, you are going to need either a double broiler, which is like a little bit of water, and then your pitcher, which I just showed you, and you're gonna put that in the water. Wait until the water comes to like a boil, like an easy boil, and put your pitcher in there, and that should melt your wax. But I use this hot plate, and I got this off of Amazon. I will link everything that I show in this video down below in case you guys are wondering. So it has an indicator light to let you know when it's on, and this gets really hot. So as you can tell, it gets really hot. That's what I use to melt my wax. Now, when I first started off my candle business, I tried Golden 464 wax, and that wax was horrendous. It was like the worst wax in the history of waxes. But I ended up using it all, and I moved on to a way better wax. This is my coconut apricot wax. Sorry if you guys hear acorns. We have acorn trees near my house. So I use Makesy's coconut apricot cream wax, but then I ran out of my cocoa apricot cream, and I just put some Hive and Honey coconut apricot wax in there, which is fine. I'll use it up, but I preferably like the Makesy cocoa apricot cream just because it gives smooth tops. So now that I've told you what wax and my pitchers that I use, and the jars, this is my 3-ounce tin. These are just my sample sizes in Hayride, and I sell these for $5 each. I know the wicks are like all kinds of messed up, but that's what I'm talking about when I mean smooth tops. Like, that's stunning, like stunning. So I think I found my holy grail wax. So very excited about that. Oh, and this is my other, this is like a 4-pound pitcher, so you can fit a lot more wax in here, as you guys can tell. So if you're doing multiple batches of candles, then this is a good alternative. Next, I have my Oli tins. So these I got off of Amazon. They do have a website, but the nice thing is that you can place your wicks directly dead center and they'll be perfect, which I love about these tins. And they have like safety feet, so if you set it on a counter, it's going to be, the tin's going to be raised up a little bit. So love that. Warning labels. If you are planning on selling your candles, you are going to need warning labels. I just got these off of Amazon. Pretty much all this stuff, most of this stuff is from Amazon. But the warning labels go on the bottom of your tins or jars, just to let people know, like not to overburn the candle. It's just legal stuff. So yeah. Moving on, we have wick stickers. Now I know a lot of people use hot glue. I don't use hot glue just because it's a mess and a hassle. So I just use these to adhere my wicks down into my tins or my jars. So I use these and they come in very handy. To cut your wicks once they are hardened, and once you let the wax cool for 24 hours, I got these scissors from Amazon and they work amazing to trim my wicks. There's this one, which is kind of like it has like a little indent right there. I don't know why. And then there's just these straight-sided ones. I've used both of these and they work phenomenal. Again, I will link them in the description box. So in case you guys want to pick some up, they're fairly cheap. And then the wicks that I use are from Candle Science, and they are the CD18 6-inch pre-tabbed wicks. So like that. And I'm almost out, so I might try like a different wick. I don't test my candles just because I find it to be very like stressful. But I know I probably should be testing my candles to see what wicks work best in my jars and my tins, but I don't have the time. If you guys are working with cocoa apricot cream wax or any type of greasy wax, I would recommend using latex gloves, because if you don't, then your hands are going to get very, very greasy, and we don't want that. To put your pitcher on, I use these silicone mats. Sorry, this one's dirty. But this is what I place the pitcher on after I melt my wax down, just to put it on a safe flat surface, because I work on like this desk, and it works fine. To measure out your fragrance oil, I use these cups from Chipotle, and they work wonders. So just get a couple of these. You could probably ask for a couple of them. That's what I measure my fragrance oil in. Previously, I was using the Dixie cups, and the only issue with the Dixie cups is that the fragrance oil will eat through the paper, and we don't want that. So, and of course you need a scale to measure your fragrance oil. This one's a little bit dirty, but I got this on Amazon. They have different colors. They have like a red, a black, a blue. They have a whole bunch of different colors, but this one just measures out your fragrance oil. So that comes in very handy. And then I have this scale, which I got from, where did I get this scale from? It wasn't Candle Science, it was Pro Candle Supply. That's where I got this scale. And this scale comes in very handy to measure out my wax. It's very accurate on measuring. This can do ounces, pounds, pounds, I think fluid ounces, I want to say, I don't know. But that's what I use to measure out my my wax. To check your temperature of your wax, you're going to need a thermometer. This one's just like a laser infrared thermometer. I haven't had any issues using that. I like it. Now, to center your wicks, I know a lot of people have issues with centering their wicks when they first start off with candle making. My wicks looked horrible. They were not in the middle of the candle. So I use this. This is from 1617, and this has come in so handy for centering my wicks. So love that. And then let's see. I also use this too. This is a easy wick setter. I got this, I think I got this off of Pro Candle Supply or Candle Science. I think it was Candle Science. I know they have this one, and then they have like a 2-wick one if you want to double wick your candles. But that comes in handy as well. You're gonna need something to stir your candle or your wax. So I use this. I know a lot of people use like spatulas. They use like wooden skewers, but I find that to work just fine. And then you're gonna need fragrance oils. I got these off of Candle Science. This is just patchouli, peppermint mocha. What else? Mistletoe. So when you're first starting off doing your candle business, I would just start off with 1 ounce bottles just to test out the scent and to make sure you like it. Because if you buy like a 8 ounce bottle and you don't like it, then you just wasted your money, and that's too bad. So I would just start off doing like a 1 ounce bottle. You get a really good amount for the price. Yeah. And then another thing are wick centering. These work really good too. They have like 3 notches, so they're really helpful. And when you're pouring your candles, I would recommend this. Like, this is a godsend when pouring your candles or wax melts, because it's just a lot easier to just hover over a candle and just push a button. So that's what the inside looks like. So this is like a pancake batter dispenser, but I use it for my candles. So I think that is everything I wanted to cover. So those are the basic tools that you will need to start your candle business. I know there's a lot more supplies, but if you're just starting off with your candle business, this is a good way to like test out if you really want to make candles, and if you want to make this a business, then go for it. That's what I did. I find this very soothing and just therapeutic to just make candles all day. I don't have a website currently, but I'm probably thinking about making a website. I don't know. I'm just selling locally around where I live, and that seems to be working just fine. So let me know if you guys have any tips for me or any questions. Again, I will try and link as much stuff down below as I can. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe down below. I really love and support all you guys. You guys are amazing. I couldn't have done this candle business without you guys. You guys are the reason why I'm here, and I thank you for it. So thank you and have a blessed day. Bye.